Jacqui here from JMC Creates, and thank you for stopping by. Okay, this is the project. Well, actually it's not really the project, but I'll tell you what is. This was meant to be the project I was making, and the idea behind it was this little pocket here for putting credit cards in, because my bank account got hacked, okay, and it made me start thinking about security measures. Now, if somebody's going to steal your handbag, they would steal the purse, but I don't use cash, so if I had my card in here in a handbag, no one would know. So, well, I don't use cash at all. I never have cash. I don't even use my card. It's in David's wallet, and I only shop online. So that was the project. So I started yesterday to make a video, and if it could go wrong, it did go wrong. Okay, so I spent all day and I must have made 4 mistakes. I forgot to punch my papers for this. I made this the wrong size. I forgot to put my magnets on before I put my papers on. So you name it, I had it. So this was meant to be yesterday's project, but it wasn't. So today I'm going to make it, and I'm going to make a smaller version without the pocket. So if anybody wants the larger version made, please feel free to ask, and I will be happy to do it again. These will be teacher gifts for my gorgeous Tyler and TJ. And that was that. That was using Blushing Bride and Bundle of Love. And this stamp is one of the new ones. I think the stitched one. Stitched all around. Okay. This butterfly is actually the new Impressions butterfly. Okay. And what I did was I coloured a piece of shrink plastic with Sharpie pen and shrunk it. Well, first of all, I die cut it. I didn't think it would work. I didn't think it would cut through the shrink plastic, but it cut through it the first blinking time. And then I shrunk it, and I got the idea to make a charm from Anne at Positively Papercraft, although I didn't have any of the wee things she has. So there you go. And this is just for my stash. Okay. So that was that one. Today we're going to make a shorter one without the pocket. At least you'll have 2 options. So today we're going to use, and I've written it down this time properly to see if that helps me get it any better. I'm going to use Coastal Cabana card, and I'm using the Tranquil Textures papers. Right, there should be one. Oh yes, there. Okay. Right. Okay. This is a notebook I'm using, and I've actually stuck a stamp on it from Confetti Celebrations. A post-it note holder and a pen. That's what's going to hold in this one. So you want to start with your 2 pieces of card for the outside, and they measure 7 3/4 by 7 1/8. You need one of those, and 7 3/4 by 8 1/4. So you need one of those. So these should be great. Then you're going to need your chipboard. You're going to need 2 pieces that are 5 3/4 by 4. We're still doing it the same width to fit the shadow box in, but we're just shortening the length of it. So you need the 2 pieces that are 5 3/4 times 4, 1 piece that is 5 3/4 times 2.5, and 2 pieces that are 5 3/4 times 7/8. Okay, right. So I invested in your new Stampin' Up trimmer and the blinking score blade fell apart on me. So I'm having to wait for them to send me a new one. What I am actually going, I'm not going to score. I'm just going to mark as a guideline. I need this 8 1/4. I need this to mark this at 7 1/4. That's where I'm going to overlap. So I'm just run the line down there. Sorry about that. The guy arrived to do my fence. Okay, I forgot where I was. 2 pieces of 5 3/4 times 4, 5 3/4 times 2.5, 5 3/4 times 7, 8. Oh yes, I've got to this bit. What you want to do is you're going to lightly score at 1 inch. And I mean, this is just a guide. You don't even have to do this. Oops. Right, and then that there, and that there, and that's giving me a guide where to glue and where my chipboard should come to. Okay, that's all you need that for. Right, where are we? I'm getting a new bit of fence put in. If you hear all the banging, that's what it is. And my back garden. We stoned or something like that. Anyway. Right, now where were we? We want to start with our 2.5 piece. Okay, and my eyesight's atrocious, but I think I actually did them with a pencil line so that I could see them. One, two, three, four. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right. And just do a light one down there as well. Right, so we want to start with this piece, which is the 2.5. That will be our front. This will be our first side. Then we'll need our first bigger one, our other and then our last one. Okay. So I'm going to glue these and come back to you. So I have cut down my chipboard and just cut my corners away with about 1/8 of an inch gap. Okay. And then you're going to run your embossing tool around the edges, and I have a soft surface underneath to do this. Okay, and then you're just going to fold it up round and get it as tight as you can. And just burnish it well. Okay, and do the same at the other side. Okay, and then you do the other two sides, but you want to glue these down first. Okay, sun's coming back to Northern Ireland today. Great day to sit in the house and craft. But when it comes back properly, then I shall be out the back with an audio book on my sun lounger, just enjoying it while it's there. There's so many people complain. We rarely get warm weather in Northern Ireland. And if you heard how many people complain when we do, for goodness sake, can you not just be grateful for it when we actually get some? I had my niece Annie down putting a dye in my hair and trimming it. I know I'm lucky. I have a daughter who does nails and that, but she never does mine, massage and stuff, and I have a niece who does as a hairdresser, but she does come and do mine. And the last time the sun was here, and I says to her, I says, if I hear anybody complain about that sun, I'm going to knock them in the nose. Which is very funny. All I'm doing is running my embossing tool up and down this here. Oh, and it's pretty blinking hard when you've got crap hands. Right, and then fold these in and glue them. You can see I've been writing on my pad, or maybe you can't, but I'm telling you, I must have changed the measurements 10 times yesterday before I finally got it right. Oh, come on, stick. There. So I wasn't going to stick there, I was going to have to throw a temper tantrum. It's not just children who have temper tantrums. Let me tell you, as adults are pretty dang good at it too. The one thing about David and I is, I'm not going to say we never argue, but we do, but we never take it to heart. About half an hour after it's done, we'll have a cup of tea and be friends again and not even have to mention it. And that's because of David. That's the way he treats arguments, and so I've become very good at it, let me tell you, over the past 10 years as well. So there, that's our bases, right? Now, before I put my papers on, I want to put my magnets on. Gosh, I couldn't get the blinking word out, right? So I'm going to decide where I want them, roughly about there, which is like, say, an inch in, which is the depth of that ruler, and that's, if I take it up one and go there, pencil, pencil, come to me, there she blows. If I did one there, and one there, Actually, I'm only going to put 2. I put 3 in the other one, but I think 2's enough for this one, so I'm going to move it down 1/2 inch. Do it there like that. Okay. It's roughly right there. Yes, right. And then the other one will go on the underside of this before I put the paper on. Yay! I forgot to do this bit yesterday and I remembered today. Go me, go me. I know. Not as a fruitcake. Right, I'm going to take one of my glue dots, and they're pretty thick, and cut it in half and stick it on. I'm going to put it on there like that. Right. Right, is them ones the same size as the bottom ones? Oh, there's 4 there. Perfection personified. Right, come on. These are very thin wee magnets. I got these off eBay. They're like 1 mil. Oops, we did. It's not over that way far enough. There, right. Then you will put these on here, like this, and put glue dots on top of them. We'll repeat the same process and hope it works this time. Oops, pulled it off again. I didn't press it on enough. Give it a good firm press. I bought these glue dots off the internet somewhere, not that I can remember. But they're like only £1 a box, and they're pretty blinking strong. I can go over how strong they are. And then press down your and Bob's your uncle. Hey, oh, go me, it worked, go me. Right, now we can get, that's far too big. What size did I cut that at? It should be about 5.5, and I've cut it to 8.5. Oops, must have cut it to measure the big one. Back in the jiff. Sorry, I forgot to switch you back on. I forgot to switch you off. So all I did was cut my paper down to 8.5 or 5.5, and that's a 12-inch sheet of paper. This is Tranquil Textures paper, and I'm using it with a Coastal Cabana. And now I stuck it down, and I forgot to do this. I stuck it down before I did the seams. I forgot I had to do the seams. See, I was getting away ahead of myself again. Okay. And it doesn't go straight like that. And that is annoying me. I need it a bit straighter. Sorry. Pernickety, I know, but I am what I am. Right, okay, what we're doing next, we're going to cover our outside now that we've got our magnets done. And those pieces measure, now you see I cut them too high as well. I don't know what I was cutting. So I'll scoot over it and cut them and come back and tell you. Despite writing the layers down, I wrote them down the wrong blinking size. 5.5 times 3 3/4, and you need 2 of those. 5.5 times 2, and you need 1 of those, and you'll need 5.5 times 5/8, and you'll need 2 of those. Okay? So I'm going to start with the biggest one, which is going on here. I'm chuffed for myself that I remember to put my magnets on, you know. That was one of the big boo-boos I did yesterday. Must be ingrained into my mind. I was that mad. I was that mad at myself I ended up deleting the whole thing. I just couldn't be annoyed fixing it. It just didn't please me. Okay. So, by the time you see this, it'll be past teacher gift time, I'm afraid. But I am making this for a teacher's gift for my lovely grandkids. So I am. And TJ is actually at nursery, and they have at least 6 people working there. So they will all get a different size probably. Some will get the bigger one, some will get the smaller one. Okay, that's that bit then. There we go. Let's give that a good firm press. So I put all my papers on the outside. That actually, front one, I gave the wrong measurement for you. It should have been 5.5 times 2 1/4, and I think I said 5.5 times 2. But anyway, that is our outer bit done. Okay, bar the decoration. Now we're going to make our shadow box for our what do you call it, thingamajig, whatever it is, and that is 6 5/8 by 6 5/8 post-it note holder. That's it. You want to score at 3/8, 3/4, 1 1/8, and 1 1/2, and you want to repeat that on all 4 sides. So 3/8, 3/4, 1 1/8, and 1 1/2. Okay. 1 1/8 to 1 1/2. Right, now you want to mark to, I'm going to mark down to the second score line. I'm going to score down to it, and I'm going to do it at 1 7/8 to the second score line. Why does that seem to be right there? 1, 2, 3. That doesn't look wide enough. That score line seems to be out. 1.5. No, it's not. I'll do it this way. 1 7/8. For some reason that score line's out. So that means it's at 1 7/8 and 4 3/4 you mark that, but no, because that's not. See, that space looks bigger. That space looks bigger than that space. Oh well. Who cares? As long as it works, that's all that matters. And if it doesn't work, it'll be going in the bin. Ooh, I hear noise. Sorry. I am extending my fence and have my back garden tidied up a bit. I'm extending the fence so that TJ and Zeke, who is our dog, have more room to move and play in. Oh, I didn't even tell you what I was doing there. I was that busy doing it. Right, that second score line that score line you created down to the second score line, you want to cut straight down it, diagonal to the corner, and then straight down to the next corner. Straight down, diagonal, straight down. Sorry. Right, straight down to the second score. Cut diagonally to the corner and then cut straight down to the next score line. Okay, so down to number 2, diagonal and down. And then you're going to cut that whole section out. Okay, like that. So just go round and cut along the inside score to remove all those bits. The last score line, you cut straight down it till they meet. Okay. There we go. Right. You know what happens now? We cross our fingers. I nearly said something else there. Right. So, Jane and my friend Jane Peters is on YouTube, and she lost her cat and she was distraught, but thankfully he turned up again. So all's well that ends well. I know what it's like to lose an animal, especially whenever you think of them as part of your family. Right, the usual glue. Your very last section, you want to glue on the 2 sides that are straight. Okay, fold it in half and turn it over and press. So you want that bit folded in half turned over and pressed. And that bit's easy peasy lemon squeezy. Okay, now this bit you want to put it on the bottom bit too, but you want to put a little bit on these corners. Okay, and then you have to do the same, fold it down in, only this time you're rolling it down in, and you're going to have to hold it and press. Okay, once you're sure you've got it all in, as far as it'll go, it's a case of holding it and pressing. Okay, and then you're going to repeat that on the opposite side. Now you do need to hold this for a minute or two, especially if you're using wet glue like me. So on the opposite side you're going to do the same again. You're going to put glue on that bit, and then glue on these two corners here, the inside corners. Okay, and you're going to roll it down, and that bit's going right under. Okay, going right under, and then press and hold as best you can. Okay, yep, that will fit it once I've let go. I want it to be snug as a bug in a rug. Okay, so I do. I am not. I want to be able to open and close it without it falling out, but you can still get it out if need be. Okay, so you want it just... Oh. Why does the other one fit and this one doesn't? What did I do that? 6 5/8. I could have swore that was right. Shadow box 6 5/8 is... Okay, I maybe would do that then at 4 8. 13, 6 and 13 sixteenths. If I was doing that again, I would do it at 6 and 13 sixteenths. Because I've got this one in, but it is snug. So I think I would change that actually. Shadow box 6 and 13 sixteenths. Oh, come on. Maybe we don't. 6 and 4, 8. I can't remember, my head's turned. Right, 6 3/4 by 6 3/4. I think I would do that at either that or 11 sixteenths. So take your pick. Okay. Oops. Okay, I'm back. I did another one. The measurements were shadow box 6 and 11 sixteenths by 6 and 11 sixteenths. Okay, I got a snug fit. I don't know where my head's at. I keep writing down the wrong things all over the place. So that one's going to go on there, like that. Okay, and then we just need wrap for our book. We need our wrap measures 4 7/8 by 3. And you just want to mark that at 1 inch on each side, okay? And basically it's just shows your book can slide in, okay? Now this is going on here, and I'm using one of these little pen clips again, and I want to make sure they're both the same height. Oops. Right, that's there, so that will have to go there, and then your book will go beside it, so that can go over a bit to there, and then that will go there, okay? Wonder how far can I take that up? Okay, glue time. That's if it will go whenever you've left it down and forgot to stand it up. Woohoo! Okay, right. Let's guesstimate. And put our pen down, see where we want it to go. And then slide our book, and we want to make sure we're not infringing on any of the edges. So we're just going to peel this off. Now I got a bag of these, they were assorted, I bought them on eBay. Oops. Just check where you're there. What do you think? Does that look straight? Because that doesn't look straight to me. It's a little bit crooked. Right, just press it down and go for broke. Okay. And that will just slide in there, and I got 3 of them for £1 or something. I can't remember where, right enough. We just found them in my stash. So, glue on the back of our shadow box. Okay. And just do the same, put it on. Make sure you can still move your joints, and then the magnets are strong enough to hold it. Okay, and that basically is that gift made apart from the decoration. I haven't decided how I'm going to decorate it yet, I just wanted to get through the tutorial, so you'll see in the photos. Thanks so much for stopping by and sticking with it. I'd love it if you'd subscribe and come back for some more. Till next time, Jacqui out.